get things set up again. It's been a while. I still have a little cough. It's ridiculous. It's been too long. Let me make sure that I'm actually streaming to the right places. Okay. Looks like I'm on YouTube. Wait, am I not live on Twitch? What's going on, Restream? Oh. I didn't turn on the right thing. Whoa. Don't hit this. Yeah, I'm up to 668 followers. That's pretty cool. It's continuing the march toward 1,000. It's fun. But it does look like it's mostly working. So, I do have a new camera on the way, by the way. I have not set that up yet, but I do have a new camera. Okay, so I am going to get started. Let people filter in if they want to. I mean, today is going to be kind of the relaxed day. This is mostly what I'm working on today. It is my wife's birthday. It is Kyra's birthday, so I will be taking off for too terrible long. But we're gonna go do some stuff. Let's see here. Need to sign into. I realize you can't see this, but. Oh. All right, anyway. Let me get started here. I will share my screen in just a second here. So I'm going to be working on Ignite documentation, Ignite Maverick specifically. By the way, I don't understand, but it does not seem to be streaming properly. I don't know why. Oh, that would be one reason. Man. Yeah, turns out you have to click the button. Yeah, okay. I'm live on Twitter now. Should be live on Twitch. Just verifying that. Yeah, I think everything's good. I'm just so behind because I lost my my office for like 2 weeks. So everything just kind of got turned around. We just needed the space for something else for about 2 weeks. So, all right. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good week. Hey, Frank. Today I'm going to be working on Ignite documentation. Let me turn off notifications so Frank doesn't send me something embarrassing in the meantime. Hey, Legiel. What are we learning today? Well, we are going to be looking at Ignite Maverick. Oh, hey, here's a draft. It's not done yet, apparently. Still working. Frank's working on this. Doing some updates to the latest version of React Native. Getting on React 18. Expo 46 is a pretty hefty upgrade, so. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna, let's see, do I already have Warp open? I don't have Warp open. Okay, let's grab Warp. Where are you, Warp? Wrong window. There we are. All right, so we're on the Maverick branch. I'm gonna pull down all the latest. I'm gonna yarn up everything. And then I'm going to open VS Code. Hey, fetch name. We are still awaiting your name to be fetched. And then I'm gonna look through the docs. Actually, we need to merge in. There's one PR we need to merge in here. Right here. So Silas's placeholder for navigation styling documentation. I mentioned, let's just go ahead and get this merged. Ooh, there's conflicts. What are the conflicts all about? Okay, aren't these the same? Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, let's keep the Maverick side of it for now. Let me verify. I think this is just formatting is pretty much what it is. Is there a way to just grab, accept all from, can't accept all from Maverick. Yeah, linter, or probably prettier stuff, basically. I don't think there's anything that we need from this branch, so I'm just gonna accept the Maverick version in all cases. Okay. Wait, do we have to do that for everything? Yeah, see, we don't want story shot. So here's what I'll do. I'm gonna jump to this branch. So I'm gonna back out of this. I'm gonna jump to the docs navigation styling branch. Pull down, make sure I have the latest stuff there. And then I'm gonna get merge from Maverick, and there's a -X. There's. Have you ever seen this? -X, there's. I think this is it. And then if I push up, so you see Maverick right there? No more conflicts because I accepted all of their changes. Theirs being Mavericks. -X theirs. Yeah, so you can see that it accepted all of the like Maverick changes and ignored ours where they conflicted. That's called the merge strategy. Yeah, it's called warp. Yep. Update available. Might as well update it. Generally speaking, I like warp. It's pretty cool. Whoa. Okay, there we go. All right. So let's come back into this. So now we have, we can probably merge this then. I think this is ready for review because I just want to get it in there and start working on more changes, more documentation efforts after we've merged it in as is. So, although actually now that we did the change that I just did, navigators, I guess I could work on this without merging it in. Yeah, so actually that's my bad. I shouldn't have done that. So I think I'll work on his branch. I think I'll work on Silas's branch. And I'm going to convert this back to a... I probably can't now. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. That must be new or something. Convert to draft. All right. Okay. All right, cool. So now we have our docs, our navigation style. We've got everything there. You like it too, Frank? Yeah, I like it too. We integrated it in VS Code. I don't know. Maybe? Probably not. Hey, Chanman. So currently, there's a bunch of work in progress stuff. So I'm just going to go look at to do. There's Maverick to do, which we should be using Maverick to do. But we also have some to dos. Still need to do this in, was an if expo in this order. Oh, Frank, you got a note here that apparently we still need to do this. React area safe, React native safe area context. Huh. This should only be obviously if we're installing npm dependencies, which I think Josh is going to be changing. Hey, Derek. So keep an eye on that because like some of this is going to change, not change, but like be wrapped. So Maverick to do, pnpm list. Sure. Actually, no, I think it's just to do \n, or can I do an enter here? Yeah, here we go. There we go. I should have put Maverick to do, but that's a new convention. So, all right, let's take a look at this. I'm gonna hit Command B. No, I'm gonna go over here. Command B to get rid of that for a second, and then I'm going to click this preview, which gives me a preview of what the markdown is going to look like. How was everybody's week? Put in chat, like, rate your week. Was it a 0? It's like the worst week of your life. You're, you know, someone you loved got cancer or something. Okay, I don't want to go there. Or like 10 is like the greatest week of your life. Why are you here even? Like, I guess this could be the greatest week of your life, I guess. Part of it. But rate it like 0 to 10. Like 7 is a pretty solid week. Like 8 is a really good week. 3 is not a great week. That's a pretty bad week. Give me a number. Derek says 8. Holy cow, that's a good one. That's a really good week. It's a really good week. for me, it was the best as Legion. Wrote my first lane in fast lane, learned about Sentry and loved. Oh, that's a productive week. Hey, Darren. Legion says 9. That's awesome. For me, I'd say it was probably a good solid 7.5 to 8, somewhere in there. I'm probably with Derek in that. Robin says 5. Work was good. Baby had a fever. Yeah. Poor Peter. I hope he's feeling better. Yeah, that definitely will bring it down. 5 is like an average, like maybe a little below average kind of week, but like not horrible. Chanman says solid 7. Started a new job a few weeks ago. Just started on a client project this week. Okay, that's actually it's like a stressful time, but it's a good stress. It's an exciting stress. All right. Navigation utilities. Utility functions we find useful in building apps such as get active route name, use back button handler, and use navigation persistence. It's provided ignite generator for creating new navigators. We should link to whatever that is. So if I were to, let's see if I can go to, I need to like browse the files. What? No. How do I, here we go. So generators, and then we'll go to the why is navigators not in here? Or it is, but I can't search it. We don't need this anymore, so I'm definitely gonna get rid of that. We don't need this. Okay, and then the other piece of this is why don't we have the component generator. Screen model, and then there's an so we need the navigator. So let's do that. Let's just work on that. Navigator generator creates a React navigation. Yeah, I know. I like the background music. Sometimes I fight it. Like sometimes I'm like, why is it just making me like on edge all the time? Like, right now it's just chill. It's a good like. By the way, it's my wife's birthday. It's Kyra's birthday today, and her twin sister Myra. So happy birthday to Kyra. She's sleeping in and having sort of a slow start to the day. So after I stream, I'll probably be going to do some. Yeah, thanks, Robin. I'll let her know. In the app navigators folder. npx ignite CLI generate navigator. Why is it just no? Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Frank. I'll let him know. Let's say, what would be a good model? Pizza. Settings is a good one. Okay. Navigator will be like order pizza. you can learn more about navigators here. I don't really like just providing the like just the here button, but so actually I'd probably in the navigation docs, and then I think right here we just go /navigation.md. So now we need to kind of, so I'll push this Navigator generator docs, push that up to this thing here, and if I refresh, all right, Navigator generator in the navigation docs. Okay, cool. So then if I go back to the navigation docs, then now I can link to that. So if I go to Navigator generator and I click on this, I can grab that part, including the anchor. And then in the navigation, I can go here. There's a learn more in the generator docs. So Command K is supposed to. Okay, that did not. Thought it was gonna. All right, so /generators.md there. Cool. Learn more in the generator docs. So I'm not actually using this over here, so I'm going to close that. Not really paying attention to that. So if you open the file appnavigators.appnavigator.tsx, you will find, let's go open it. The App Navigator. And the app stack. This could change, I guess. So let's, the App Navigator is the root navigator for your whole app. It will see here. Have the navigation container. And the dark theme thing is that new? No, it's not. Oh, that's for the navigator itself. Okay. And the app stack itself currently just has all this stuff. So some of this stuff I kind of need to wait for Lizzie's changes. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Okay. App stack is stack.navigator. Create native stack navigator. React Native screens. Contains your all the screens of your app, screens and sub navigators of your app. Maverick to do update with new navigation structure that Lizzie and Kate are working on. Okay, Maverick to do added. Cool. So, general structure, useful patterns. I'm curious if maybe if these useful, we could probably give some basics on this, and then point them to the cookbook. Relevant, Ignite cookbook, docs. A lot of documentation is like finding the right links. We have and then these should actually be sub navigation or subheadings, sorry. And that's, yeah, okay, so we recommend using the React navigation tab. So React navigation tab-based tabs for tabs. Maverick to do, expand, and add any useful tips for tab navigation here. So it looks like the sidebar is actually, we are going to have a sidebar built in. So I'm going to actually, whoa. Maverick to do, add, so Ignite comes with a built-in sidebar navigation, aka drawer Navigator. Okay. Modals. Ignite has an example modal screen. I think we're going to. We've talked about it for sure. Okay, add info about the example modal screen here. Okay, all right, let's do these ones though. Get active route name. This helper allows you to fetch the active route name from your navigator. I need to figure out where we're using that. Nested routers. Dive into nested routers. It returns a string. Example. All right, now I need to actually like test this out. So I feel like, by the way, how's the bandwidth? Am I like skipping or anything like that happening right now? We've had some issues with that in the past, and which is unfortunate, but I'm hoping that it's solid. Okay, smooth is better. All right, cool. Thank you. So get active route name. I guess what I'll do is I'm gonna go into the boilerplate and I'm gonna yarn expo iOS. I have to yarn first, and then yarn expo iOS. I mean, if Frank would ever get the newest version of Reactatron out, we could support that. Wonder who he's waiting on that one. All right, let's see. Install the latest Expo CLI. By the way, I'm officially down 6 pounds since our team retreat. And today is a cheat day. But it's not really going to be much of a cheat day. It's Kyra's birthday. And it's also past my 2-week sprint. Wow, okay. So, I'll probably do another one. And then really just try to stay after it. I think this stuff will all be fixed in the future, in the thing that Frank's working on, with when he's upgrading to STK46. So I'm not going to worry about that too much. What? Oh, there we are. Cool new splash screen. All right, let me bring in Reactatron and get that lined up here. Ooh, that's beautiful. Okay, and then what I'll do is I will go into the screen. Let's go into the demo screen. And just, I think we have the navigation. So actually we can go right here. And what we are doing is the get active route name. And we'll do console.log important. Wait, what do we have to pass in here? state. Oh, state. So navigation.state. What? Get state. Console.tron. Okay, then I'll throw that into the demo and the demo list. And then I will remove those. But okay. So we got demo. Demo list. Nice. All right. So that's how that works. All right. So const, let's see. I'm gonna get rid of that. Clean this up a little bit. I don't think we want this in the demo list screen. I think this needs to be function right here. I hate that this is getting like pushed down like that. So export type demo t equals, I think that's probably not right, but okay. Not sure if I like this or not, but it cleans it up a little, you know? But we do need this in order for it to show up properly in backtraces. Observer. Like demo T. So what I can do is just go something like function. I don't need to even export it. And we will say that. Oh, I do need that actually. Export, or it's a const demo list. Navigator param list, stack screen. I just wish that this stuff was like, let's go type demo type equals this, and then I'll just say demo type. Something like that. I can say demo screen type, it just starts getting long again. See? I mean, technically this really should just be a function there, but I kind of want to just show this, and the rest of this is kind of incidental to that. So if I were to just say function and get rid of the TypeScript part of it, it just like cleans it up and is just like, and I don't need demo list screen, just my screen. So obviously this isn't how you write it exactly, but it really highlights the part that's important. And it also throws in like the console.tron. I could just be like that, and then something like that. It's like, hey, it's my screen. I need to probably show. Okay, so all that stuff's gone. I need to actually show the router itself. So the router is going to be router, not router, sorry, not router, Navigator. Navigator, app Navigator. So it's something like this. I'm gonna get rid of all that. I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. And this is gonna be my screen. Component is gonna be my screen. So this just shows like a basic navigator and the usage from my screen. It'll be my screen. So yeah, I like this. This feels good to me. This is like active route name, recursively dive into nested routers. So actually the thing that I need though is an additional router. So I need to add another router. Or I keep saying router. Another navigator. Navigators. Const nested stack. Return nested stack. Not nested stack, but how about my stack? Nested stack. Actually, I can just do this, right? You can reuse the same thing. Then I can put this in here. Stack Navigator, I can put nested stack. Is that right? I actually don't know if I can do this. Let me see if I can. Screen group or React fragment components. Oh yeah. Stack screen name equals nested component equals nested stack. Right. So navigate. Okay. Navigate to a screen in a nested navigator. Let's try it. Oh, I see. So I can just. So what I really need to do is instead of demo list there. Well, I could say demo list here, and then I could go demo list screen here, which will be shown. I do need to add it up here. I'm going to undo all this, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, refreshing. Verify. I'll just clear this. All right, let's go. Demo. and then demo list. And obviously there's some stuff messed up because of the way I did it, but demo list screen is what shows up. So cool. All right. So I verified that that will work. All right. I can undo all that crap. Cool. Get rid of that. And in this case, it will be, again, it'll be screen name or stack dot screen. Do those navigators need to be nested? Could you use stack.group if it's just separating stack? All I'm doing is showing what happens if you do a nested stack. Yeah, you could use groups. I'm just showing what happens. So this like gets the active route name even though it's a nested. It's inside of a nested navigator. Cool. Takes the current navigation state via navigation get state and returns a string. Come on. Okay, that feels pretty good. Use back button handler. The app navigator. You know what? I kind of prefer if we were to do something more direct here. What is can exit? Oh, it's just, yeah, okay. So exit routes. Probably just welcome. We just get rid of this. Although having this documentation is kind of nice. Can exit is used in the app TSX. No, it isn't. Okay, so we no longer need that. We really don't need either of those things. What route names do we allow back button? The back button to exit the route from. I mean, something like this is better. I just don't know if it belongs in this PR, but I definitely think that this should be updated. It just like cleans this up. So this we're allowed to exit. Yeah, okay. This helper this navigation helper. And this helper hook, custom hook, allows you to easily specify what screens your routes, what routes you want to exit the app from when the back button is pressed on Android. It has no effect on iOS, I think. Shouldn't we bail if it's not iOS? I don't know. I mean, it looks like we set this stuff up anyway on iOS and we just don't use it. Example, DSX. I don't need this color scheme thing. App Navigator. I don't know if I need that or not. What route names do we allow the back button to exit the app from? Yeah, I like that. We recommend generally using this in your root app navigator. Yeah. Or just we recommend. We don't have to say generally. That makes sense. Okay. Use navigation persistence. So this is an interesting one. Particularly useful in, I can just grab this. I mean, maybe we want it in, I think we need to like surface that. I remember someone talking about that. We need to surface that a little better. Storage should not be any. That type needs to be improved. Okay. This helper. Persists navigation state between uploads. This is only enabled in dev by default, but can be. Danik, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Yeah, so it's only enabled in dev by default. It can be, let's see here. I'm just gonna drop the stuff in here so I don't forget it. Use storage. Okay, that can be enabled in production by editing the hook in navigation utilities.tsx. I don't know if we want that, you know? But so let's see, where are we at with that anyway? See, this is not, jeez. I don't like this pattern. There's so much stuff that needs to be fixed here. The stream cut out a minute ago. Really? Well, my YouTube's fine. My playlist just stopped too. I wonder if my internet cut out for a second. That might have been my internet. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we don't need the hide splash screen. We don't need the root store stuff. Is navigation restored? Let's just do this. Is restored equals use navigation persistence. Storage. So let me grab storage, which is up here. And then I'm actually going to go to utils storage, and I think load, async, save, remove, burn it all to the ground. Oh my goodness. That was me. Okay, so too soon. Utilities, storage. We need this to have a better type. The storage thing needs to have a better type. And actually, we should probably be exporting this as a named thing. In my opinion. So, navigation persistence key, which can simply be my app persistence key. And why can't this simply be here? I know, this is getting long, isn't it? How about we do this? How about we do this? Persistence. Const equals persistence. No. At least it's all in the same line. It is, yeah. Initial state, on state change. Where are we using the is restored? If the navigation state is not restored, then return null. Loading screen, I guess. Yeah. Wait for the navigation state to restore. And then, yeah, this on state change thing. I wish it would stay like this because I feel like it's better this way. Maybe if I put a comment. Navigation state is fetched from storage. Persist changes to storage. Okay, yeah, that works. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Ali. Long time no see. How are you doing? We should actually do a loading component here. This is just a background color set in native and iOS and Android. Yeah. Doing good. Long time following up your tweets daily. As you should. Nobody should miss a single tweet. You should set it to notify always. Can you imagine being me? I have to see every tweet that I write. Every tweet. It's just rough. Okay, let's look at what we've made, the changes we've made. So this moves the exit routes here. Route name is a string. I don't actually think I need that. I don't think I need string there, because that will already be I think that will already be a string. If I just delete that and then hover this, yeah, it's still string, so I don't need that. There's an internet outage, slow internet connectivity. I haven't noticed anything other than apparently it went away. I went away for a little bit. Okay, so the interface extends partial React component props. Type of navigation container. Children, document title, fallback, independent, initial state, linking, already on state change. I don't really understand that very well, but I'll leave it. Okay, cool. Persistence. My app persistence key, or just my persistence key, equals persistence, initial navigation state, on navigation state change, and is restored. If it's not, it is restored, and then just simply wait for it with a loading screen. You could also return null. Null will show the background color, can replace with loading screen. Or similar if you want. So that's just sort of a best practice there. Okay, so cool. I feel pretty good about that. So let's do a Git Diff. We're getting rid of can exit. We should probably look for can exit. It's all stuff that's within this. Don't really care about that, right? Can exit is the why? Are we holding this in a ref? I mean, it's literally passed in. Why do we need a ref? Oh. We only want to fire this once. But we want to get the latest version of the ref when we do. And we don't want to... Yeah, that's why. Yeah. The reason we're using a ref here is because we need to be able to update the... I mean, we could just like unset all this stuff, remove all these event listeners, reset all of this up anytime that we get a new ref, a new exit button, but then we'd still have to use like a callback here, because otherwise it's just gonna run. So either we use a ref or we use a callback. Setting up all the listeners. I don't know if I need to explain this, but I was confused by that, so maybe. This is a pretty esoteric thing there, but. Alright, yeah. Alright, so there's that. We get rid of all that. So demo T, I think I need to think about again. Because demo screen... Yeah, we're doing this. Not a fan. Really not a fan. We should have all this stuff fixed, probably. I'm gonna probably provide that feedback to whatever Kate's working on. So this is back to normal. So let me actually try this again. Okay, so add that comment. Why am I upgrading Expo, linear gradient? I don't need to do any of this. So I need to actually get the pod file dot lock. Git checkout boilerplate iOS pod file dot lock. I don't want to actually change that. Evgeny, it is 9 p.m. now. Tuning in late at night. Where are you located, Evgeny? Or Evgeny? How do you say your name? Give me the American version. Not the American version, but like a version that an American could attempt to pronounce. Okay, so GD. Yes, next exclude node modules include. extends TS. What? Okay, I don't want to update this either. So git checkout. Okay. Trying to remove some stuff that I don't want to update. Yarn log too. I'm not in the business of pushing that stuff right now. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Added navigation, helper, docs, and a bit more. Push that up. Sweet. Refresh. Lithuania. It's like Eugene. Eugene. Eugenie. Cool. Welcome. Lithuania. Of course. I'm a Portland Trailblazers fan, so the most famous Lithuanian that I know is Arvydas Sabonis. Also known as Sabas. Also known as Arthritis Sorbonis. Because he was always hurt. He was a great center, though, for the Blazers. Arthritis Sorbonis, and Arvydas Sabonis. That's pretty clever. That's pretty clever. All right. Yeah, I like this better than, you know, dropping this in. You watch football, as in soccer or as in American football. Simplifying this file a bit since the can exit function is no longer used anywhere else. Just gonna add a single comment there. Soccer. Football. I don't really follow it. I don't really watch it. There's a local team. I actually went to a local women's soccer game recently. I guess it was last summer, something like that. Let me see if I can find pictures of it. Yeah, it was a little over a year ago. It's a picture of me, my daughter on the end, my buddy Jason and his daughter, Kate, and we were at a soccer game. Let's see if I can find another photo of. So this is kind of, here's the field where we're sitting. It's in Portland. It was super fun. This must be when they were like warming up and stuff. All right, let's see. Yeah. So it was a fun game. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the audio.
So wrapped up in numbers in our society, and the most important thing is that we're able to be one-to-one, you and I, with each other at the moment.
So that was pretty fun. That was really fun. American football as in gridiron. Yeah, thanks, Ali. Yeah, I watch American football. I haven't been to an actual like NFL game, but I follow the Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks are my favorite team. Yeah, no problem. That was cool. Women's soccer is interesting, and actually my co-host on React Native Radio, Maz and Chami, has coached at the highest levels of women's soccer. So he was a coach for one of the top teams, and he hasn't talked about it a ton, but he definitely did that. He knows some of the women that were down there on the field right there. He also played. Yeah, he's a goalie. He played professionally in Nigeria, and then he played semi-pro in the U.S. I think. I don't know exactly, but yeah, he was a really good player. He has a 6'8" wingspan. He's a tall guy. Okay, so this definitely was a good step forward on that. Let's look at the styling docs for a second here. Actually, let me go to the same to-do thing here. There's styles and tests. Okay, so let's go styles. All right. Sharing styles via presets. So some of this stuff is so styling Ignite apps. Approach styling is like many other things in Ignite, straightforward and direct. We don't use stylesheet.create as a general rule, as it doesn't provide any real benefits over bare objects. Strategy of bare constants. JS object constant objects. Co-locate with our components. Prefixed with $, and typed with TypeScript. So there's this. I'm actually going to put it below. Usually below them in the file, below the component. Spread in other styles to compose styles. The components we include with Ignite have most of the components we include a preset property. And then I'll just do a hi Terry. Good to see you. Just doing some hacking, doing some coding. I actually didn't know I was streaming on Facebook. I didn't intend to. I usually stream on Twitch and YouTube. But that's cool. It's all good. So what we can do is go to, let's say, the component text. Available default. So header. So there's, why don't we just link over to, well, no. Okay. So let's do something like this here. Let's go to text.tsx, presets. Are we getting presets anyway? Bold. Style prop. Heading. Base style. Wait, that's heading instead of header. So I'll say heading. So in the case of, so why don't we do something like, I think leaving it just how it is isn't bad. Like, it just shows that you can compose. These presets are usually composed of other, let's see here, other styles using arrays, which React Native will properly flatten and merge, or merge and flatten. So let's say we have a, we want a button that is a destructive action. We might add a destructive preset to the button component. Like so. I don't know, let's go look at the button here. So let's grab something like, so text will be like delete, and then the preset will be destructive. This item dot destroy, you know, something like that, and then no styles and no textiles. The preset might look like this. TSX. I'm just going to go to the button itself and look at the presets. Oh, I see what he did here. Button's not a great example because it has all this other complexity, like you have to have text and accessory and all that stuff. Let's not do button. Let's say we want a okay, I'll do button. Button is generally it's gonna be one of the better, like more complex, I guess. So, so view presets, default view, so base style view. Okay, so base view style. So we're gonna be like const view presets equals, and then we're gonna have destructive, and then we're gonna say base view style, and then maybe like background color. Something like this, right? You can then use it with your button like this. Preset destructive. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. What is the reasoning behind the dollar prefix? That is a great question. I want to do this. I want to do this. So I'm going to have to put a comment here. Access the preset. All right. Set the preset here. Okay. It just kind of keeps it all in line here and without popping out of it. Okay, so question, why use the dollar prefix? Well, first off, let's say, for example, that I want to put one called Jamon, right? And then I'm like, what styles do I have? Well, put a $, and you can see that other than the $MobX, I have access to all of my styles right here. Presets, styles, all in one spot. The $sign just prefixes it all, and it makes it easy to autocomplete. Secondly, if you're reading, if you're reading, let's say, where's my, right here. If I see $view style, well, I know what it is. It's straight up it's something style related. Now, if it's me, I don't go view style. Whoa, my bad. If it's me, I don't go view style. I don't do that. I probably just go view, because the $sign says it's already a style, $view, right? So that's my opinion. I'll have to talk to Julian about that. But I feel like that's a reasonable way to go. Hold on a second here. Yeah, it is useful. $sign is very nice. Sorry, I'm just trying to organize something real quick. Okay, I think my wife is up, so I want to make sure I wrap this up. Let's go take a look at this here. Preset. Yeah, I like this sort of conversational. So added info about styling presets. Push that up, and I think we're in good shape now. There are still some to-dos though. Let me change those to-dos. To Maverick to do. Finish this section. And then tests. Add info about detox here. Or even a separate detox.md. It actually would be like test. I actually want to change this to testing. I don't want to change it back to testing, so I'm going to rename this. tests.md. This should also be styling. Okay, and then if I go to the README, components generators, in Ignite, testing.md, how to test your Ignite app. Okay. All right, so we got that. It's testing style. We're gonna want TypeScript as well. There is one right there. Okay, right there. Okay, to do testing. This will be Maverick to do. Add info about snapshot testing or delete this section if we don't want to encourage that. Actually, I'm just going to delete it. I'm just going to delete it. It just needs to go away. All right. So unit testing. Have I seen Top Gun Maverick? I saw it in theater at the big IMAX full massive screen RPX, huge audio. FA-18s just across. You could feel it in your chest. And it was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. Yeah, I went with my wife and we enjoyed it. It was great. Unit testing. Add info about unit testing with just here. Add info about mocking here. Mocking JS and native here. Okay, so we have some more stuff to do, but we got further. Let's go to GD. Okay, that's just renaming. Add -a. Oh, it's not gonna get. Okay, well, whatever. Added styling info converted to Maverick to do. Push. All right, and then I'm gonna go look at the commit. Just to count. I just want to look at it, verify that I didn't do something stupid here. So styling, testing. So styles to testing, and then this goes to just Maverick to do here. Maverick to do. Get rid of the snapshot testing, testing detox. Maverick to do, Maverick to do. All right, sweet. Okay. We're getting there. We do still need to finish all the Maverick to-dos. Some of this can, I feel like we can probably merge it without that. It's in a decent spot for now, but okay. So what I'm gonna do, and again, thanks everybody for hanging out with me today. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to let the team know what I worked on in case they weren't tuned into the stream here. So just need to clean some stuff up here, Where did my Slack go? Is it just gone? Oh, there's my Slack. Alright. You can't see this, but I am on Slack. So I'm going to let people know what I did. Today on stream, or no, I guess I already have a, I made a bunch of changes to Silas PR. See recent commits for the changes. Basically fleshed out navigation, navigation helpers, styling, and a few other small sections. CC Lizzie, who's been kind of paying attention to that stuff, and Julian. All right, there we go. Oh, and Simran. Cool. All right, folks. That's it for now, and I will see you later. By the way, next stream, is it next stream? Actually need to figure out which stream it is. I think it was on the 24th. I will be having someone from the Realm team. It's a MongoDB. It's a Realm team, and I'm really interested to see Realm. Realm looks really cool. So it's basically a database in your JavaScript, really, really fast, super performant. Can handle lots of data. You've got a query syntax, all that stuff. So that's gonna be a fun one. Yeah, and they're gonna be on here, and we're gonna be hacking away, doing some hacking. Yeah, there's Watermelon as well. I've even thought about making my own, but just really simplified version of that. Apologies, not the 24th. It's the 26th. Thank you, Derek, for rescuing me there. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm gonna go spend the rest of the day hanging out with my family and my wife. My lovely wife, whose birthday it is. So, see y'all later. Take care.